Alright. Let's see if the CTs rotate. To the smoke A. This guy cat starts to go rotating towards cat. He stays put. The guy rotates off of B. So it looks pretty good. And then we should be able to take the site. Weird. Maybe we need some sort of a cat smoke instead. Instead of just going out with any utility, maybe we need to start doing like a get right smoke, like here. That'd probably be better. We go to the site fine. Just lost fights while we're in sight. Second round doesn't matter. Okay, now we buy vacays. I think we get entries, which is good. So you guys are being patient top mid, which is good. I think I call it they're playing ramp because they don't have ops, obviously. So we take mid control. Nice kill by Flick and Mikey. This is good. We're going up mid. They have A ramp control, which has been called. So now we can do like a perfect split towards A. Just gotta take our time, right? Like, just go slow. Make sure that they don't have any utility they're hiding behind. So the guy's going A ramp, which we know. So I kill the guy jungle coming out of palace, and now it's a 5v2. And we know the guy's A ramp. This is perfectly executed, man. Like we just picked them apart so hard there. Such a better team than them. Fuck. Cool. Good round. Okay. This is when they try to rush through with the deagle or something? I think we lose this round somehow. What even happens here? Okay, so we smoke top con, right? And we know that they're gonna do some sort of a pop flash. So we molly out window, we smoke up cat, which is good. And the guy just comes through and one digs two of us. Because he's lucky. I want to see what happens on B. So I decided to go A here, try to pull, because they're not going to have a kit, right? So they're likely going to get stacked, or they're going to be stacked. So if I go towards A here, hopefully I can pull two of them off and leave Mikey in a 1v1, which I think is what happens. But he gets flanked, which is pretty shitty. So that guy's lit. Ah, it sucks, dude. If he doesn't get seen, that's just so unlucky. If he doesn't get seen there, we win. Like Mikey's like in sight, planting, I'm flanking. Mikey stays alive, we win that round. Yeah, that's just unfortunate. Super unlucky. So we buy up again. We decide to go for mid control again. I think our mid control is really, really good. So we're just sitting here, taking our time, not getting picked. Okay, peeks window. 4-pack trades in with Reki. Rick gets a kill. We smoke connector. Guy blocks it. Alright, so 4v3. Let me kill the guy. So now it's a 3v2. What? Um, oh, outside? Yeah. I thought you were talking about inside. I'm like, that's weird. I'm recording. by the way, baby. Sorry, let's redo that round. So I'm getting halls control, right? Like I don't want them to push. I want to be able to hold halls. I want to be able to take A when you guys put enough pressure towards middle. You guys get the kill. Then you guys start coming up connector, right? Like we do such a good job taking mid control here. And I'm just looking for a kill towards A so that we can open up the bomb site, right? Like you guys trade, Ricky dies, Mikey gets a trade. There's one guy ladder. Probably don't need to go ladder. But I get the kill on A, which is a 3v3. Now a 3v2. I get the kill A, and we take the A bomb site. And that was it. Perfect. Really well executed. Good job lurking of my part, and good job you guys taking mid. They decide to push mid here. We're not ready for it. Reki destroys two people somehow. I don't know how he pulled that one off. But really well done. I shouldn't be pushing halls this far. It's really risky. So I molly balk because you guys are coming underneath, and what that does is allows you guys to swing if he's underneath, right? So then I check firebox, and we're good to go. And I think this is when I call it their A ramp. So Reki does a really good job getting two entries towards middle. And then I'm here. Yep, I knew that guy was ramp. So we just do like a really good job here, right? Like we lost pistol, we lost a round after pistol, we lost that one gun round. Well, actually lost a deagle round that they had deagles. So we haven't really lost gun rounds at this point, right? It's 3v3 or 3-2-3. They save here. I get info at A and I say, okay, they're stacking something. Come towards A. We're just gonna take the A bomb site. So you guys come back around. But you guys shouldn't be going up middle here. Like this is a no-no. Okay. I would say that they're stacking. I guess I called they're stacking B, so it makes sense. So I get one kill a day, two kills a day. Mikey comes up, and only one of us dies, which is perfect, right? Only one of us dies, which is good. Okay, that's good. We're getting info. We're getting important information. I think this is when the guy pushes halls and I get fucked by the guy. Yeah, this guy's fucking halls. So 4-Pike gets a kill. I don't spot that guy. And this is when I say you guys should go towards B, right? Like they have full halls control. 1000% go towards B. I said go B, and you guys are like, nah. Reki says, nah, we're going A. Why? Why? Perfect call. Like even though I die apps, it was a perfect call. Go B, and you guys decide to go A. And by you guys, I mean Reki. Like let's replay this round again. Just look at the rotations. Okay, so 4-Pack gets a kill. Mikey gets a kill, and we know that there was a kill cat and a kill window. Go B. Go B, 1000%. Window and cat. That means that there's two people A. That's how that shit works. But then you guys go up connector. You guys get pinched from cat. This guy comes to the cat smoke and starts spamming you guys down. Such a shit call, man. Absolute shit call. We can't be doing that, dude. Like, just trust me. Trust me when I say go B. Like, I had all the information in the world. So we end up losing. 4-Pack gets another fucking entry. God damn. We've gotten so many entries here. I called the recce that this guy's playing close ramp, which he is with a CZ. Actually, with a mag. This is the round that we try to go towards B, right? Like, okay, we're gonna go towards B. Reki, you're gonna lurk. Because we want Reki to have that guy pull him towards A. We're gonna go towards B, right? So it's okay. We're all gonna group up B. We're gonna walk it. And then we spot that there was two there. So we're just looking for info here. It's like, okay, Reki, once you make an info play, I think he gets magged by this guy up close. So this guy rotates, right? The guy rotates out of market, and then he rotates back in. Wonder why. Oh, because we shot. Okay, makes sense. So now we're going back underpass. How did we lose this round? 40 seconds left. Reki dies to the guy with the shotgun, and then we try to hit connector. But we can't really hit connector because they're going to be close A ramp. This is really, really problemsome for us. Because they have A ramp control, they could have palace control, they could have CT control, and they could have jungle control. That's bad. What could we have done better there? I guess go middle instead and split up mid. Instead of trying to hit the end of the map. Yeah, it's probably the better play there. Yeah, I'll take that. That's my fault. So we go from, if we had the opportunity to go B, right? If we go B, they don't have money. They wouldn't have won these last 2 rounds. So that's 2 rounds right there because of a shit call. One, like a half a call on my part. What was this round? This round we actually end up winning. I think I see Z3 kids here. So we decide to go towards B. 4-pack does a really good lurk and has really good communication here. He calls for us to wait, so I smoke window. I think Flick actually gets a kill here too. Is this the round? Might not be the round. No, I think this is the round. Mikey gets accidented. Flick picks up the op though. So Flick gets a kill here, I think. Yep. So I decide to molly. 4-pack goes, okay, wait for me. Alright. So the guy's hiding here, right? So I throw a molly so that 4-pack can actually kill this guy. Yep, there it is. And then kill the guy bench. Let me dink the guy there as well. That was really, really well executed. I like that. So Flick gets a kill here. I bank a molly off here so that 4-pack can have the opportunity to kill the guy. 4-pack kills that guy. We go bench. I dink him. Mikey gets a kill. I dink this guy. Mikey gets a kill. Good shit. So again, we're like outplaying them except for those 2 rounds that we got fucked. And their money should be really low now. So it's 2 rounds that we lost because we decided to go towards A. And 1 that we could have done better by going middle. So if it's a 4v4, maybe we split middle a little bit more. Depending on the kills. Okay, so this is when Mikey sees that there's a guy, and then I decide to just peek because I have an AK. Reki's halls, waiting for a push, like a pop flash push, which is good positioning by him. So we're just taking it slow, trying to take these long distance fights, which are good. So 1 down. Okay, so good trade by Reki, good positioning. So we have 2 people down in A, and then we can just take up connector control, which is perfect. And then we push this guy underneath, which is also good. Good information, good trades. We just need to like set up like that. Like Reki did a really good job of setting up in halls, and then waiting and waiting and waiting until I took the peek, and then he did the swing. So it's like a contact swing, contact swing. Good stuff. So at this point it's 6-5, right? I think they try to rush ramp here. Yeah. Okay, so then we call that there's 2A ramp, and we, for some reason, get aggressive, and then I think we die. I think 4-pack dies here, but whatever. We won the round. I think we're just trying to get the AK out of their hands. So it's 7-5, right? And this is when they do a double op setup. I think we try to get a pick here, and I try to walk out a ramp, which is a pretty shit call, actually. I didn't think they're going to be posted up. Is that what happens this round? Yeah, they fall back to CT spawn, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I think it's because like I heard that smoke, thinking that they're playing close. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna walk out. We tried to have Mikey work a pick jungle, but clearly they're not playing it. So I think I try to walk out here and just surprise the guy. Yeah, it was a shit decision. So now it's a 4v5 when they have two ops. I should have realized they had ops. Mikey gets picked by the guy jungle, and that's pretty much it for that round. 7-6. So at this point, we try to do like a fake, right? Like we're like, okay, well if they have two ops, we thought they had three at the time. If they have two ops, then we're gonna do A smokes. If we do A smokes, then they should rotate. Because if they should think to themselves, okay, we have two ops, they're gonna do an A split. But I think they played retake instead and said fuck it. So the guys B do rotate. One guy rotates, and the other two stay. So Flick gets killed, that's what he's supposed to do. And then we get stopped because they don't rotate. They do, but they don't, right? Like they still had two people there. I guess we should just keep going with middle. I just didn't want to get picked by the op multiple times. So how do we make that better? Okay. So 2 rounds, one of which I walked out and died. That round we tried to do like a fake to change things up, but I guess we could have just kept going towards middle because we ended up losing this round too. So I think there was the one bad call by Reki, and then 3 calls that weren't the best by me. Um, one of which is walking out A. The other one was trying to do a fake against them when they don't rotate, which I don't think it was necessarily a bad call. It just didn't work right. And then the other call was we could have gone mid instead of trying to go towards the end of the map with Reki lurking A. So I thought we had 3B here, right? So I'm going apps, trying to get information, and I do it slowly, where I jiggle, 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 jiggle again, jiggle again, but we don't have 3 people B. So 4Pack is forced to play by himself. If he has another teammate in sight, he gets a kill here. His teammate's probably going to be in sight, but we're sitting market still. So now we either retake 4v3, which we almost do. And I really think that if we had another player in sight, we would have won this round. So it's my fault for not looking at minimap, but we gotta come up with set stuff that we know what we're doing. We have to be aware of what we're doing. That way we don't like question it. Like Reki wanted to play underneath balcony, I think, and then Mikey and I did not want to. We wanted to play 3B, but it just never worked. So Reki went A instead. Just it's a communication issue. Is this throwing the Flick goes off? Yeah, Flick, Mikey, and 4Pack just destroy people at A. So I'm like, okay, just stay alive. I'm flanking. We get guns. And then we know like their CT spawn, right? So at this point you guys call their CT spawn. I'm like, okay, well let me come up. We have good positioning. Because it's really hard for them to get bomb. So I'm like, okay, I don't know why they just committed so hard. Nice shot. That was a really, really good round. Okay. Mikey's got an op mid. I decided to do the short smoke. Dude, this is so stupid. I do the smoke thinking that they're not going to push through. And they start walking through. And 4Pack just destroys them. Like, I don't even see anybody and 4Pack just lays them all out. All because that one smoke. They just decided to walk through. Weird. Good job by 4Pack. 4Pack destroys that middle. So 2 rounds in a row. He does really well. Mikey goes to the upper pick. This is where I'm sitting here with utility, right, Mikey? Like, I think you needed to fall off a little bit harder here. Where you posted up, which is good. You see a guy. And then if you look at me, like I come back to you. This is you, this is me. And I'm just sitting here ready. So you're posted up. and I'm ready with utility. So as soon as you get shot or you shoot, I'm throwing shit for you, right? So let's see what it looks like from their perspective, actually. So you shoot once, and they start going up. But there's the molly to stop them. So they extinguish it. I decide to throw a flash for them. But you could have gotten off. Like, you could have gotten off the balcony, right? You definitely should have. So now I'm posted up here again, waiting for them to come out. 4-pack destroying them from underneath. But it's just like that utility usage, you could have fallen off, and that's what I'm there for. Is that as soon as they tried to come up, there was a molly in their face. And as soon as they tried to get that pick, as soon as that molly came off and they smoked it, you should have hopped out. Because then I threw that flash separating the two. There was one guy up front who was past the flash, but then there was everyone else behind the flash. You could have gone and dipped. We won the round, but it could have been a little bit better. But that's what I'm there for, is to throw utility for you, so you can get out. Oh, and then that was actually a really good play. So then I'd go up cat because we didn't know how far they were. We had the guy look for info up top. This is what we should be doing in a 2v3 or 3v2, right? Is that if we don't know where they are and this player goes up top, what we can do is this player and me on cat, since I'm in this position here, not further, not back, if I'm in this position here, I can hear them underpass and mid, right? But I can also swing to help out if they jump out. So if I'm here, I'm like a turret, right? I can shoot there, I can shoot there, and I can listen. So as soon as we got information that they're not upper B, I started creeping this way so that I can jump out and go connector. But then we heard them up top cat because there wasn't much time. Just a really, really good heads up play. I didn't get both kills, but at least I got the kill and I got enough information, you know? So this is when they have deagles. I think I get caught my pants down. How is that guy through? Yeah, that's so stupid as well. Yikes. 4-pack cleans up regardless. I died a lot of times in apps, but it wasn't a big deal. It's not like we lost any of the rounds for it. We ended up retaking. You guys did a really good job retaking. So it's 12-9 at this point, right? I think we go up 14-9 at one point. So 4-pack gets a kill. They got the smoke on balcony, lurk smoke. I call it the 4-pack. I tell 4-pack that he's there. And then I get killed. The 4-pack gets a trade. Like, really, really good play by 4-pack. I feel like me and 4-pack work well together. I think me and Flick could too. Just so that, like, I don't know, I support really, really well, and they aim really well. If I got my aim down a little bit, I think we'd be golden. Just always there to trade, you know what I mean? Like, I'm playing get right with him, and the guy didn't expect the second guy get right. Ricky does a really good job of getting apps control here. And then this is when I tell Flick, like, this is another good call by me. I say, Flick, like, just be ready for them to come back B apps. And he jump spots it. The problem with jump spotting this is that if you jump spot it and they go up cat on you, which they can't, which is good, I guess. If you jump spot it, then like that, what are you gonna do? You're out of position, you know? So I said be ready for them to come out apps. We have two people there. Mikey gets a kill on the guy cat. Nice round by Mikey. And then 4-pack flanks and kills the last guy. But you know, you know what I mean? Like if you jump peek it with a rifle, it's different. Because you can jump peek it and then you can peek underneath here, or you can start moving a peek here. But if you have that op, it's better for you to actually post up here, take the shot, wait, your teammates rotate, then you can shoot again or wait for a flash. At the end of the round that late, it's very unlikely that they're going to have a Molotov to molly you out. So you got to think about like what the best scenario is and what's likely going to happen. If you do the jump peeking, then it's a little bit safer, sure, and you can stall them and have your teammates rotate, but you can also do that by doing this and you actually have a chance to shoot them. So I think playing on the balcony is a little bit better there for you. So at this point it's 13-9, we're doing a really good job of shutting them down. And then we get picked mid and they start going up cat. So Mikey gets a double kill. This is where I didn't know what I was doing, and I'll take the fault for this. We end up winning. So I see the guy, and then I get destroyed by the guy, Van. I don't know what I was thinking there. That's my fault. Again, we end up retaking, which is fine. You guys do a really good job of retaking the bomb site B multiple times. Whether it was trades or holding them off or whatever, right? Like, I didn't get kills, and I didn't play the best there, but B wasn't the problem because we were able to retake it so many times. I think A was the actual problem, which we'll get to. So it's 14-9 at this point, right? 14-9. So let's talk about what happens here. I play B solo. I'm B solo. Mikey's in apps. How do we lose this round? What's our setup like? We have one person close ramp. 4-pack dies to an underpass push, which I think that's the second or third time you've done it, but that's okay. Like, I don't think that's a poor play. But then Reki rotates over. We shouldn't be rotating over. I really don't think so at all. And then we died at A because they were able to come out. So the very first A round, we just kept falling for like their fakes, I guess. You know what I mean? All right, I want to know where my bullets go here. Is R show impacts? Let's see, show. Doesn't work. Sweet. Oh, it does work. Hold on. I don't know like how I don't get that kill. I feel like my aim was on. No, it's still moving, that's why. Okay. That's why. Alright, so we have another buy. We have another buy opportunity and then go towards A. So let's see how our A setup is. We boost. We have Mikey post up. We have full mid control. Reki's playing close ramp, and where's Mikey? Oh, it's Flick. That's right. It's Flick and Reki. Okay, so Reki's watching ramp. And now are you guys like communicating this? Right? Like, we already have mid control. We have so many people watching mid. So Reki's on balcony, and he gets killed for free. And then Mikey gets a rando commanded. So we killed the first guy. We kill the second guy. It's a 3v3 at this point, right? Like, 3v3. I throw a molly. I miss my molly. God, that would have been perfect. Okay. That's bad. Didn't we? Who is this? 4-pack. You should have thrown the molly. Okay, so it's a 3v2. How do we lose this? I peek. Like a dum-dum. Why did I peek? Oh, I peeked because the molly. I think that I thought the molly was going to hit me. Let's watch that again. I gotta watch that again. Could I have backpedaled? I think I was thinking that I was getting mollied there, and I had to peek through the smoke. I just want to watch it again, just to make sure that wasn't a really dumb play on my part. I think it probably was. Okay, so let's see what happens here. So I have 10 HP. Flick gets one more kill. Yeah, they throw the molly and I thought that I was gonna die from it. That's why I moved. And it was a missed molly. Fuck. I thought the molly was landing here and I had to get out either way. So I thought picking this was a better angle than doing this. Man, that sucks. If I would have known that molly missed, that would have been okay. So anyway, Reki gets killed by the guy balcony. Mikey gets killed. This is a save round. We can just fast forward through this. Okay, so at this point it's 14-12, right? And we have a lot of money. Like, we have a good money bonus. So they go A again. So I saw them throw the smoke B. We tell Mikey to go towards. We leave 4-pack alone, right? We say 4-pack, stick around. Let's see what happens. 2 people A ramp is good. This is a good setup. With Mikey watching connector. It's a good setup. There's nothing wrong here. Like, we're even leaning towards, like, I'm leaning towards A by watching your guys' cat in jungle. How do we lose this? Why are we doing palace? Just give up palace. Just watch A ramp with your teammate. Now you guys are separated. Like, look how separated you guys are. You can't trade. There's no trade potential there. Now look. Ah, Jesus Christ, dude. Guy's just walking out with an op. What are you doing? That's so bad. That's so bad. I tried to flash through and make a play. I don't think that flash worked, but it's 14-14. We still have a buy round. Okay, this is a round that I say we should just stick, and then we get this call. Like, look at this. I'm like 4A. We have 4A, right? But then someone rotates off. Like, look at this. We go from 4A to 1.5. Like, how useful am I on balcony if there's nobody with me? If I have the other person default, one balcony, then we're good to go. But I'm just sitting balcony by myself. It's just useless. There's no point for me to do this. So I'm like, okay, well, now I'm fucked. I don't want to get killed by this guy, so I'm jiggle peeking it to the point where I can fall off, which I do. We should still be set up in that 4-1 scenario. Still. So I fall off and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go play CT spawn. Where's Flick? You know what I mean? Like, why? How did this end up like this? Like, where's our opera CT spawn? Like, we just give up so much map control for no reason. So now I'm sitting CT like, okay. And then Flick rotates over to me and I'm like, okay, well, this is good. Now what I can do is I can go into site. So I'm going to go run into site. Throw a molly real quick because there's 30 seconds left. So hopefully that molly stops them. But it doesn't because they just run through it. What are we doing? Why can't we just post up with the op and then have two people close? One on balcony and one person underneath. What happens there is if they try to peek me balcony, then Flick can kill them, right? Or if he plays default and he peeks like this and the guy tries to peek from there, I go balconier and I go like this. Like they're just, I don't know why we're over rotating. So again, we lose because we over rotate. We just gotta like chill. 4-pack kills the guy A ramp. Kills another one A ramp. And then there's one left. It's just like our A was just so dog shit because they kept playing super slow. And that's it. So it seems like our ACT side rotates the second half. We're terrible. Absolutely terrible. We can't rotate like that. Like we can't just leave because if we rotate through CT spawn, through jungle, then we're giving up a lot of map control for no reason. Just, I don't know. It's bad. Bad, bad, bad. A was a problem. Our setups today were a problem. Our rotates were a problem. Rotates is in like early rotating towards B.